What is up, everybody? Blaze here from Blue Chip Athletic Club, and today we're going to be talking through a little bit of foot mobility, a little bit of prep. I'm in a program right now that's a plyometric program, and my feet are hurting. So selfishly, this is going to help me and hopefully help you guys in the long run. So what I want you to do is I want you to grab yourself, and it's a lacrosse ball here just because I've got a ton of access to them. But if you don't have one of these, you can use a baseball, softball, racquetball, kind of anything that's about that same shape. And I think the lacrosse ball is nice because it's really hard rubber. But again, if you don't have one, you can pick one up for like $1 at any sporting goods store, or you can use a different type of ball that you have access to. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that ball down on the floor, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my feet out. Now, a lot of times people will throw this down and they'll just roll their feet like this, which feels great and is something that we are going to do. But what I don't think it's doing is it's not releasing any of the fascia that's under the balls of the feet, which take a lot of strain. So I want you to imagine, my hand, or we'll call like here is each toe on each of my fingers, right? So this will be like my big toe and then all the way down to my pinky toe. What I'm doing is I'm putting pointed pressure under the balls of each of my toes. So under each toe, I'm going to work all the way inside, outside on the foot, all the way back. And then you'll find that you start to get a little bit more of a release. And then you can kind of lean into it. Oh. And I'm working just under, again, the balls of the feet for my left foot to start. And now after I've made a couple passes, that's when I'm going to start working along the long part of the foot and then really getting in there. Once you get that little bit of release on the top end where your feet get really bound up, then you can work that long part of the foot and really, really start to see a little bit of a difference in releasing what you got. Another thing you can do, you place the ball under your foot. Again, we're imagining my hands or feet. I know it's a little bit of stretch of imagination, but that's okay. Imagine this is the ball and here's my foot. I'm going to put it under my feet, and I'm basically just going to try and act like I'm grabbing the ball. So what that looks like here is I got it under the foot, and I'm going to try and grab the ball. What this is doing is activating my foot. I'm getting a little bit of an active stretch here, release under the leg, or under the foot, excuse me. And I'm working my foot in a nice controlled manner. Oh, baby. And after that, again, I like to roll just a couple long passes under each foot. Now, I'm going to switch sides. Ooh. My left foot, the one that I just did, is the side that's really, really tight from my jumping. So I would likely spend a little bit more time on that side than the right side right now, just because that one needs a little bit more tension. But for video purposes, I'm going to switch it up. So again, pointed pressure under each foot, or excuse me, ball of each foot. And I'm going to work inside, outside, so I know I don't forget them. Yeah, so now I'm under each toe, working all the way down. And after I finish, I'm going to give a couple longitudinal rolls along the long plane of the foot. Oh, baby. Feels so nice. A lot of people don't realize that your feet contribute to your ankles. Your ankle's ability to flex contributes to your hip flexibility. And then your hips basically drive everything. So if your feet are all out of whack, now I'm going to go to this movement here where I'm kind of squeezing the ball under my foot. If your feet are out of whack, then a lot of times it drives your ankles out of whack, and then in turn your hips, which then has deferred knee pain and low back pain and all these other things. So a lot of times what is actually in pain isn't the root cause. You can always, get an adjustment from a chiropractor or something like that. But until you work on the root cause, you're only treating the symptoms of the problem and not actually the problem. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it's not as obvious as just getting an adjustment from a chiropractor or whatever your kind of go-to method is for getting some relief. Ooh, baby. So this feels super good, and I am all done on the right. So again, my foot's in a little bit of pain still. I'm going to continually work on the side that needs a little bit more attention. Good luck. Let me know how you guys do. And if you have any questions, shoot me a DM, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Later.